missing someone.
Welcome to the story where I get sexually assaulted by crabs and fight off jealous squids.
Oh my god. Alright. Hey everybody, welcome to Story Germs. I'm Connor, and today we have Lily and Rin. And we are coming back to His Perfect Dish Soap because the author, Screaming Dash Egg, has created 2 more parts. Wow! And it's been like a year since we read this, so this is exciting.
It is.
And damn, it's been so long that I don't even remember what we read last time.
We were introduced to Squidward, and now we have a rival.
Yeah, and like the video name was like Anime Squidward. It was something along those lines.
Because he dated SpongeBob.
Yeah, and that was part of the anime thing, so it was just kind of a random thought.
Oh yeah, here. Like, SpongeBob calls her his friend, and then Squidward's like, "Oh, that's nice," and all relieved.
Oh
and
yeah.
We were like, oh, we have a rival.
Okay, yeah. By the by, for everybody listening right now, we are being safe because COVID is still a big thing. So we are not all together like we used to be because some of us moved away, and also because we're being safe and we're being, well, quote-unquote quarantine. Some of us are still going to school.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't.
So I'm pretty sure a lot of us wish we were.
Am I the only one of this group of 3 that's not going to the actual school?
I don't know. But anyway, some of us moved away, some of us are just doing online school, some of us are still in the same place. But we are missing a couple of people for the crew today because they're busy. Be safe, be responsible, put on your goddamn masks, wash your hands. Quit being gross human beings and just
eat bleach, because I heard that helps.
What?
Eat bleach, because I heard it cures coronavirus.
Don't eat bleach. Be responsible. Don't eat bleach. We're not having another Tide Pod incident.
Yummy.
Do not eat Tide Pods! I repeat, do not eat Tide Pods!
And do not eat bleach. This is just a joke. Do not pay attention to me. Don't follow any advice unless I say for reals.
COVID is still a bad thing. So is eating detergent and bleach. Don't do it. Pizza? Pizza at a time like this. Anyway, we should continue reading before we make this like an hour-long episode.
Yeah.
So, first off, before we start reading, though, we have to rate the picture.
Of a 1 out of 10, what do you give it?
So I give it a 9 or an 8. Yeah, an 8. Just fuck.
No, it's not a loud fuck. It's more like fuck.
Exactly. That's what I say. Like fuck.
That fucking.
When you say it's violent. When you say it sounds like
when you realize something went wrong in your life.
Fuck.
It looks like when my mom goes on a religious spam.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. I looked at this picture earlier, and I thought he had teeth for a moment. I swear to God, the divot under his lip, and then the bottom lip, it looked like his mouth was open and that he had green teeth.
I can't see it even if I squint. Eyes are fucked,
That's
Connor.
just... well, mine aren't as much, so...
Wait, before we begin, I'm gonna make, like, I watched the videos recently, so I'm just gonna make, like, what's happened so far in the story.
Great, because I don't remember.
I watched the videos. So what's happened so far is, we moved into Squidward's house after Squidward left. We met SpongeBob, now working at the Krusty Krabs. We're sexually assaulted by Squidward. Not Squidward.
Not Squidward.
Mr.
Krusty
Krab.
Krab. I'm calling him Krusty Krab now. Sexually assaulted by Mr. Krabs. We have... I think we've kissed SpongeBob.
SpongeBob quit because we were being sexually assaulted.
We quit.
Oh,
We
yeah.
quitted the job. We quitted the job.
No, we weren't
SpongeBob
even
sailed.
working there yet. Like, SpongeBob
No, we
quit.
started working, and then, like, he called us into his
And Mr.
office
Krabs was just...
or something.
Then SpongeBob had to come save us. And then we quitted. Then we left. And they took us to Glove World. And we were just like, why are we at Glove World? And then we went on rides. We went on a date. And now he's living in our house, I believe.
No, we're living in his.
We're living in his house.
Oh. Oh, so Squidward can come back! That's why Squidward's back. He's here to take our home.
Oh yeah, because we're living in Squidward's old house.
Yeah.
And then we spent the night at SpongeBob's, and then Squidward showed up to move back in.
Patrick only has like 2 lines in this thing, and we haven't heard from him since.
Wait, I think Abby was Patrick. Who was Squidward?
I don't know.
I think it was Abby as well. I don't remember.
There's a lot of characters.
Connor! Because I remember you going, her, her, her.
Was it me? This is not Undertale. This is SpongeBob.
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 Okay.
We're just making Squidward noises. Let's read.
Alright then. I'm narrating. Everybody ready to read?
Yes.
Okay then. That night, you sat thinking to yourself. You tossed and you turned all night. You couldn't help but wonder, would you have to see the love of your life being taken away by some squid? You sighed. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. You heard your precious pet come over and comfort you. He licked your face and snuggled up in your lap. How cute. It was Flynn the worm. You like both sea snails and worms. They're both adorable, but you liked how worms were more excited and playful. You sat up and pet him.
Oh. Like, why did you stop? Okay. Alright, Flynn. I need to just try harder.
You grabbed your bag and quickly grabbed him and gave him a kiss on the head. You made sure you looked nice and headed out. SpongeBob noticed you walk out of your house and came out to say hello.
Hiya, Trinity. How are you today?
Instantly, you turned red because, God, he is so adorable.
I'm doing fine. Just wanted to meet more people, you know? It's kind of lonely.
You were interrupted by a huge crane holding a huge house. The house was more homey and looked very expensive. It plopped right down next to Spongy's house. Squidward popped out of the crane, happy with himself. SpongeBob.
Wow, Squidward, that's a really big house. How'd you afford it?
SpongeBob asked in a curious tone. Hey, are you being Squidward right now?
Oh, yeah. This little thing. Oh, with money. I went back to music school and practiced my heart out, and now listen.
Squidward said and began playing the most beautiful song I've ever heard on his clarinet. You huffed in slight annoyance and politely said,
I'm going into town, so I can't be long.
You waved and turned your heel and stormed off.
Maybe I should go after her.
SpongeBob was cut off.
No, she's fine. Don't worry about her.
Squidward tried to calm SpongeBob down so he'd stay, but it backfired. He went after you. How cute. You were in town saying hello to people and introducing yourself. All the people were so nice. There was this one bluefish who gave you roses. You were so happy. You hummed and continued on your way and saw a giant dome. You walked over to it and looked around.
Wow,
you said in amazement. You saw a door and knocked carefully. You heard shuffles and backed up a bit. Okay, who's reading Sandy?
I'll do it.
You do it?
Yeah.
All right.
Who in tarnation?
Who in tarnation? I'm sorry. You heard in a female country accent. Good job. Mm-hmm. The door opened and there was a pretty squirrel.
Oh, hi.
You said with a smile.
My name is Trinity, and I was just looking around and found this beautiful dome. She blushes a bit.
Oh, shucks. It really ain't that much. How about you come in and I'll make you some lemonade?
She offered, and you accepted. You made your way inside and noticed it was full of air. Interesting. Sandy sat next to you and handed you a nice cold glass of pink lemonade. You both drank happily and chatted about silly little things. You were both...
Wait, I just realized, what are we?
What are
we?
What?
I don't know.
Are they human?
What? I don't know. That's a genuine question. What are we? We can breathe underwater and we can also breathe air. Are we a frog? Are we a frog?
We're a frog. Trinity is a frog.
Trinity's a frog. It's canon. Trinity is a frog. All you artists out there, Trinity's a frog. I want fan art. I want fan art of Trinity being a frog. You were both giggling and having an amazing time that you forgot all about the problems you were having. Sandy took you inside and put on a movie. The two of you sat side by side and vibed. The movie became distant as you started remembering your problem. You were in love. You were in love. See, it's just weird because it says in love, but it's together, and so it's like, what the fuck is that word?
Right.
Yeah.
Against your human nature.
You were in love, and the love of your life is with that squid. You felt horrible for being jealous, especially since they were only friends, but Squidward obviously flirts with Spongy, and worse, he's rich.
Y'all know we like rich daddy.
It's always the rich people, man.
Squilliam.
Squilliam.
Lily, your line's up next.
Okay. Sandy noticed you were upset and put an arm around you.
Okay, little buddy. What's wrong?
She asked in a caring voice. You explained everything, and she looked shocked.
You know SpongeBob?
She asked, surprised. You nodded.
Is he your ex too?
You groaned. She giggled and shook her head.
I'm, not into sponges, though. We did have that fake wedding for fun.
She said with a giggle. She calmed you down by hugging you and apologizing for you being in that situation. You smiled and heard her heart racing. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. Wait a second, before we continue reading, is Sandy a lesbian now?
Sure hope so. That would be fun.
Sandy's a lesbian now!
Yes!
Yes!
Don't call me Sandy Tits for nothing.
That's usually meant for heterosexuality.
Oh.
Alright, anyway, SpongeBob.
What?
SpongeBob.
Wait. Where was I?
We're at the bottom of that.
Sandy!
You heard SpongeBob yell. You blushed and panicked. Sandy took your hand and led you downstairs and opened the dome. You waited at her outside table.
Sandy, thank God! Have you seen
Sandy interrupted him.
Trinity is sitting at my table. She came to me for help.
Sandy said in a sassy tone. Ooh.
Well, thank God she's here.
SpongeBob said with a slight tone of annoyance. SpongeBob went to the table and found you playing with an acorn. You looked shy and embarrassed and just sad, which made him feel awful.
Hey, what's wrong?
You just shake your head and say,
Nothing.
Sandy props herself next to you and says, it's okay. Oh, wait, no, this is not my lines!
Okay, sweetie. You ain't gonna tell him if you don't want to. Gotta tell him.
You have to tell him. She smiles and has the sweetest kind of smile which calms you. She's a good friend.
Well, nothing. Spongy, I just miss my old house, that's all.
You lied. SpongeBob looked shocked and said,
Well, if you want, we can go to my place and movie or something.
You cut off SpongeBob.
Sorry, Spongy, but I'm already hanging out with Sandy. It'd be rude to just leave.
You say, having very good manners.
Oh, well, okay.
He says in a disappointed tone.
I'll just see you later.
He walks out and you and Sandy continue hanging out. Spongy wasn't too happy. There's an author's note here, so I'm going to read that real quick. Been noticing I've been going in and out of first and second person. Yeah, I'm gonna stop doing that. Also, I hate this. Still do. Why did I want to finish this? Oh yeah, because it's funny. Hehe. Considering that this was a short chapter, I figured we would just go ahead and go to the next one since there's 2 of them, and all of them are naturally short. So continue reading to the next part. What the fuck?
I got a video, hang on. It's gotta play a video for me, hang on.
Video?
A few minutes later.
Alright, we're good?
Ooh, furry time.
Ooh, furry time! Oh. Ooh.
Furry time! Let's get started!
Ooh, konnichiwa! I'll stop that. Pizza time stops.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how ugh?
How ugh? Oh, damn.
Looks like he's about to go ugh.
Pizza time stops.
Pizza time stop. This looks like a 5.
It's time for me to finish my pizza.
Wow, pizza time really has stopped.
Not for me.
The Krusty Krab
Know
pizza
me, I like to get
is the
something.
pizza for you and me.
We remember listening that all the time on pizza nights. We just sing
The Krusty Krab pizza is for you and
for you and
This just broke the audio.
Whoops. Anyway, so on scale of ugh, I gotta give this a 5. This looks like he's about to give it a level 5 ugh.
I give it a 6.
It was 7.
5, 6, 7, 8.
My baby don't mess around.
Another show.
Case.
Alright, continuing on with the reading so we don't bore the readers.
That's impossible.
Alright, everybody ready to read?
Yeah.
Rin, you good?
Yeah, I said yeah.
Oh, your audio just cut out for a second, so I couldn't hear you.
Oh.
Alright, here we go.
Start.
After you hang out with Sandy, you head home and hum to yourself. The night is quiet. Before you left, Sandy insisted you stay, but you decided you didn't want to bug her. Lesbian Sandy really wants her to stay.
I want to stay. Let me stay.
Yeah, everybody wants us. Everybody wants us.
Even that blue fish who gave us a rose.
Yeah, everybody wants her.
Everybody wants the frog.
Everybody's either simping for us or jealous of us.
Exactly. Everybody wants the frog.
Who doesn't want me?
It's a beautiful frog.
You continue walking home. You continue walking home, but hear noises. You look behind you. Nothing. What?
I was making noises.
You continue walking home, but hear noises. You look behind you. Nothing. I'm sorry, that was a great bit. Hey, baby.
I think Squidward's gonna kill us. I don't know, I'm just guessing.
Oh god. You decide to shrug it off and keep walking. You're getting more and more nervous by the second. You walk faster and faster and faster until eventually you start sprinting. You sprint as fast as you can and hear the noise getting faster. It's so strange. It's like sticky noises. Oh no! Like something is sticking to the ground, like sucking, like. I don't like that. Whatever it was, you weren't stupid enough to stay and find out. You looked for a place to hide. You were far from home, and there were no ways of calling for help. You eventually had no other choice but to hide in a small corner and keep your mouth shut. You shivered in fear, hoping nothing bad would happen. Of course, something did. You heard the sucking noise get louder until it was right next to you. There was silence. Sorry. It's just the sound of wind. That's it. Except there's no wind. It's just silence. You waited a little longer before deciding it was safe. You slowly crept out of your hiding spot and slowly looked around. You let out a sigh of relief as you noticed no one was there. It's a ghost! Imagine if it's not Squidward and it's actually Squilliam.
Keep reading.
You decide to start walking again, but before you could even take a step, you felt a tentacle grab your ankle and pull you back into the hiding spot. Ooh, demon!
Oh no.
That's a demon!
We're gonna die.
Tentacle porn.
This is the end of the frog.
This is the end of the frog. The Trinity's dead.
I get raped by tentacle.
Yes, by Squid.
Your eyes adjust, and there was barely enough moonlight to see that it was none other than Squidward.
I told you.
Yeah, we all knew as soon as it started talking about sucking.
Yeah, we know he sucks more than anyone.
Ah! I don't even know what that laugh was. What was that laugh? Oh dear God.
Keep it in. That was amazing.
Well-
I'm Squidward. I had to read this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I caught myself a little Trinity.
No, don't catch the frog. Squidward said with a creepy tone.
What do you want with me?
You said with a quiver.
I want you to back off of SpongeBob. He's mine, and you can't have him.
Ooh, yandere much? We got a yandere.
Or then why did he move?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
Fucking bitch can't make up his mind. Fucking bitch can't make up his mind.
He's bipolar.
You looked
Like
up
Hector.
at him shocked.
What? What do you mean? We're friends.
You bite your lip and look down and quiver.
You look so disappointed. You love him, don't you?
Squidward's tone turns dark.
What?
You stutter. Nani?
You love him, don't you?
Dear fucking god. It's just, Nani the fuck?
No need to fuck.
Nani? I'm sorry. I'll move past that now. Squidward pushes you into the wall and puts a tentacle around your neck and chokes you a bit. Kinky.
Pinky,
This yandere be kinky. You know, tentacle porn, choking.
Oh my god.
You begin gasping, trying to get a breath of air. Squidward sighs in annoyance and lets you breathe. You take a deep inhale before he grabs both of your arms and legs and traps you with his tentacles.
Cool.
He is not making a good case for himself. He just sounds
Yeah.
like he's trying to have sex.
kind of kinky.
Where have I seen this before? You think in your head before blushing a bit at the realization. See, even the frog knows.
Oh my god.
Your nose. Wait!
Oh no.
You yell out before squirming and trying to get out. Squidward tilts his head confused before realizing what you think he was gonna do to you.
Is it a hentai, you horny sicko?
See, once again, even the frog knew. He yells, blushing. Then ya starts beating the crap. Then ya starts beating the crap out of you. Sorry. Just for the memes. Ugh. Okay, I'll add detail. Okay. Wait, was this an author's note?
Yeah.
Okay, then. That's a random place to put it. Squidward uses his free tentacles to start beating you. He punches your eye, your stomach, and anything else he can. Oh, excuse me, I had to burp.
There's lots of arms, so I'm guessing this is a lot of punches.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, he has, like...
Why does he hit my eye directly? Like, not like the area around my eye, directly to my eyeball.
damage. He probably wants to pop it out.
SpongeBob's gonna see
Yeah.
this. I bet we're gonna hide this from SpongeBob.
He drops you and walks off laughing, his nose doing that strange motion it usually does. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it's a really weird motion. Did you ever notice it just goes up and down? Like, it's really weird. I don't like it.
I have a friend's mom whose nose does that while she talks.
That's so weird.
Anyways, continue.
After a
can do
while,
that
you
without
finally
talking.
gain the strength
I think you
to...
missed something. I think you missed something.
Did I miss something?
Go.
It just says his nose is doing that strange motion it usually does, and then it goes to the next one. After a while, you finally gain the strength to get up and go home. Once you make it home, your pet worm rushes over and gives you dozens of kisses. You smile but hug him and start sobbing. You may be in immense pain, however, the physical meant nothing compared to what you felt in your heart. You decide to finally get up and aid your wounds. Squidward left. Your eye was black, your arms were full of bruises.
Wait a second, what does it mean Squidward left? He was in our house, like, he followed him.
The wounds that Squidward made on your body.
Yeah, the wounds Squidward left.
Oh, I thought it said Squidward left, as in, like, he was following us the entire time. He's like, okay, time to go.
No!
He watched us, like, struggle to stand up and, like, limped our way home, and he just, like, walking behind us, like, followed us inside, and then just left.
Just to make sure that we wouldn't go tell SpongeBob.
Yeah.
And he also just watched us cry to our worm.
What is he going to do to us if we do tell SpongeBob?
I don't know. I guess...
Report this to the police.
I don't know. Let's continue, though. You stopped and finished up. Once you were done, you went to your room and laid down and passed out very quickly. You weren't looking forward to tomorrow. And then the author's note says this was props short. I don't know.
Tomorrow. That's tomorrow.
Wait, what? No, tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Looking forward to tomorrow.
I'm not looking for tomorrow, whatever that is. It doesn't sound good.
And then the author in the author's note says this was prob short. I don't know, XD. XD knows. Okay, I'll stop. I need to stop.
XD Nuzzles pounces on you. Ooh,
you're so warm.
Warm.
What are you about to say?
Floor. Nuzzles your necky wicky. Then lickies your neck.
Stop it. Stop it.
Nuzzles and nuzzles your chest. I be getting thirsty.
Okay, so this was the end of the 2 parts that were uploaded.
Yeah.
And I know, how sad. And it's probably going to be another year before Screaming Egg decides to actually post another one.
I just realized it took them 2 years to post 2 stories.
Holy shit. That's kind of ridiculous. Screaming Egg, if you're somehow watching this, come on, man. We need content.
Yeah, forget your school, forget your college tuition, whatever you're doing, forget it. Drop it all.
Are you sure this bitch is in college? Hang on. Do you think this bitch is in college?
From the writing, yeah, it has, like, college worth, like, spelling.
That don't mean nothing.
I'm just assuming that...
This looks like a middle schooler made it.
I'm just assuming because...
They could be in high school.
Well, you know what? Assuming makes an ass of you and me, so let's not.
Assuming.
Let's not assume anything.
Assuming.
I mean,
they might be in high school. They could be, like, really bad at spelling. You don't know.
Same though. If you read my stories, you can see so many spelling mistakes.
Yeah. You read my spellings, you'll think I'm an actual professional writer.
So that was the end of this episode. I am so glad to start doing Story Germs videos again.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sound so...
I'm so excited. I'm trying to, like, fix my earbuds.
I was like, we're so happy to do this again. I'm like, yeah, really good.
Yep.
This is amazing.
I'm so happy. There's not enough words to describe my joy right now.
Yeah.
Like the one clip from Asdif movie is like best sarcasm award goes to what his name was, and it's like, oh, thank you so much.
So much. I'm so happy.
Anyway, that'll do it for today's episode. Thanks everybody for watching. Clean your, even though we're story germs, be clean. COVID is a bad
Wash
thing.
your hands.
Wear your mask.
Wear a mask right. Don't put it underneath your nose.
Germs.
Right, bye. Goodbye.
Bye. We are literally the worst. Bye. We are literally the worst. We are literally the worst. We are literally the worst. Bye bye.